This tape is bequeathed to the Federal Investigations Bureau. If you are not a qualified investigator, do not listen. You risk psychological damage. It is war between Vito and Sunny Boy. Sunny Boy talks like my boss.
I knew I could transform Papios into a global organization.
Vito accuses Sunny Boy of corrupting the baboon.
Sunny Boy's pushing the buttons. He's turning the youngsters onto soft toy trash.
Vito's son Twinkie was killed in crossfire.
They got Boonzilla. Except it's only my son.
To me, a personal tragedy and an indictment on all baboons who choose to remain in the bush.
Sunny Boy talks like the sensitive type.
Once in a lifetime, somebody special comes along.
Vito's buying none of it.
Sunny Boy's starring in his own soap opera, but in this show, death's coming to us all. And, hey, doll, throw away them psycho bongo books, won't you? They driving you nuts. Yeah, there's the sweet little community of virgin wilderness baboons, organic fundamentalists eating wild berries from Mother Nature's pantry. Now these baboons, my padre tells me, dwell in a Garden of Eden, biped-free, that they share with other anointed animals. Icons of wild Africa, like the giraffe, the zebra, the elephant, more giraffe. Beneath the postcard snows of Mount Kilimanjaro. Need I add that this is first-class baloney? Since the dawn of agriculture, the baboon of honor has dominated your plantations. It's a simple arrangement. You sow, we reap. But Sunny Boy is complexicating everything, like he's doing this Boonzilla freak show for the Far East.
Sure, the Boonzilla movie helped put us on the map. But in truth, every baboon is blessed with natural charisma. Our stardom is instant. The phone does the video, the web broadcast, the social networking. Being liked does have its rewards.
Sunny Boy's reducing his goons to zoo monkeys. You bipeds tease him with scraps. Like them's the dame whose idea of a high-class dinner is burger and fries.
Is there any solution to stop baboons becoming urban scavengers?
Solution? Yeah. Make them zoo goons dead. You're gonna do that anyways, ain't you?
Why do you say that?
You ever hear of a little thing called biological warfare? Huh? You ain't immune, doll.
What are you saying?
Diseases, You know, them viruses, everybody's gonna get sick. Me, you, we don't never see no virus, but trust me, viruses does the same record as my fleas. They jumps body to body. Maybe my body to your body, or yours come over to my place. Both ways, it's species to species. Sonny Boy's toy soldiers mixing saliva with your scraps. You wanna hit them with the mother of all viruses? Huh? It ain't a question of if, it's a question of when.
I've never been anxious about our closeness to human beings. Some of my best friends are human. You are, if you'll permit me a little joke, contagious.
Sonny Boy is about as funny as a fart in an elevator. Diseases that jump species are killers. Since this morning, I've had a strange sensation in my jaw. Nigel. Does he know something I don't? I humiliate him at the office Christmas party. He sends me here to punish me. Go to hell, Nigel.
You bipeds is always on that highway to the American dream. Work hard enough, get smart enough, you're gonna hit pay dirt. Let me tell you a story. Baboon I grew up with, lame foot. Verbal, we calls him. He's heading for the next motel, expecting a big score. You see, Verbal, he's got the inside lowdown. Verbal knows all the other grifters is also heading over there to play one-armed bandit with the score. Now the other grifters keep trying their luck. Jackpot. Hell, there ain't no jackpot. There's only more highway. Nobody don't get nothing.
And Verbal?
I told you, he's lame. He's still on his way to that motel.
According to the Federal Security Report, baboons both amuse and intimidate.
Intimidate? That's libelous. We believe those so-called federal reports emanated from Oprah Oliphant. Oprah Oliphant believed baboons belong in the bush. If she'd only lived a little longer, I would have introduced her to Vito, as one species separatist to another. They both like to chew on dead wood.
Oprah Oliphant was known for her immaculate white shoes. Doesn't sound like she would have been Nigel's type. He's always coming on to me with how he likes a girl who wears sensible shoes. In his latest mail, he's asking if I've met anyone interesting, and if I'm enjoying the rural charms of Limpopia. Yuck.
The old colonial plantation. Did you ever hear of anything so quaint? Not to mention outdated. Or dangerous. Uncle Vito's operation contravened every safety regulation.
Taking a bullet in the field, it's an honorable death. Claudio would have wanted to go that way. Only thing I regret is these rumors, you know. Claudio's head is strung up in some speakeasy. They say he's giving the customers the mumbo-jumbo heebie-jeebie jive. You know, he's pissed at the situation. So the doorman gags him with a lemon. Claudio ever gets back to his old self, that doorman's gonna be wearing more sutures than his mother's had biped bums.
The violence in Vito's voice. I could say it's a product of environmental violence. The violence we inflict upon nature. But I'd probably be lying. A gangster is a gangster. Vito claims to be estranged from Sunny Boy. How many skeletons are crumbling into the municipal dump? Oprah Oliphant? Where is she? Everybody seems to know what happened to her, but nobody's telling.
You was asking about solutions? Let me tell you, you got a problem animal, you gotta contract the right predator. Example, the hammerheads. Birds of ill omen is out of control this season. You seen a hammerhead? Trust me, somebody close to you is gonna go. Or you're gonna go. Makes anybody suicidal. Solution: contract a voodoo crocodile. Hey. You been to the bayou?
Not yet.
Great place to catch Limpopo whitefish.
They're edible?
Floating rubbers.
Ugh.
Yeah, don't be tempted to taste what you see. And don't try picking any flowers. They somebody's opium. Hammerheads is zombies. They play dead in the pools. Bring on a bright young crocodile. Your evil infestation is gone, exorcised by the baby dragon. Them moments is sacred. Yeah, you can pay a crocodile for redemption, like you pays a starving priest.
Pay? How?
Your IQ needs some gas today, doll. I told you, crocodiles needs to eat. That missing congresswoman, that Mrs. Oliphant, she could have contracted crocodiles, leopards, even lions.
To bring down Sunny Boy?
Maybe. But she don't make no sensible predatorial contract. She tries to do it clean.
I had better things to think about than Oprah Oliphant. My Scarlet had given us the most precious gift, our little bundle of joy, Charleston. father as proud as myself, you would not find anywhere.
Sonny Boy's got you bipeds thinking he's Mr. Happy Nuclear Family. No, it don't work like that. Us male baboons, we disciplines the kids. Gets infanticidal sometimes, but we sure ain't paternal. That kid, Charleston, chance is he ain't Sonny Boy's. See, Charleston's mommy, she had a bumper on her like a Broadway limousine. Sonny Boy liked it. He liked it plenty. So did others. Johnny Wayne Rambobo, Scarlet, they don't leave much to the imagination. So the baby, is he truly the fruit of Sonny Boy's presidential apparatus?
Are you implying that the infant Charleston is in danger?
Nope, at least not yet. But you hear what happened to Johnny Rambobo, hmm? Last we saw, Rambobo's hand was kind of flapping goodbye.
It's well known that Vito often used crocodiles as assassins. In his first experimental actions against human beings, he would, as the gangster's euphemism puts it, take a contract on your donkeys. These gentle beasts were at a constant risk of entrapment in the mud, followed by vicious crocodilian assault.
In Johnny Rambobo's case? What was Vito's motive?
His primitive sense of honor. He had heard some rumor that my poor friend Rambobo, may he rest in peace, had insulted me, his nephew.
You were in competition. But he would still kill for your honor?
I am very much afraid so.
Sonny Boy's soldiers, them coming back from the zone. They were sick as the mortician that drank too much used embalming fluid.
For us, like you, a touch of influenza is nothing unusual. In fact, those employees who had joined me in your commercial zone tested positive for improved immunity.
Disease makes you thirsty. You head to the river for a drink. You get to the water, but the disease, it's making you dead. The crocodiles come, take you away. You don't stink the place out no more. It's a decent burial. See, the question ain't the crocodiles, it's who done the biological hit on Rambobo? Who sent the virus? I ain't naming no names.
Rambobo's intimacy with Scarlet. Somebody didn't approve?
You're getting the picture, doll. So, guess who was next?
Uncle Vito disapproved of any employee who had volunteered for my division. John Rambobo was one of my most dedicated managers. So, in Vito's book, there was already a black mark against Rambobo's name.
Why did Vito disapprove?
Conservatism, species separatism, primevalism, envy at the extent of my innovations. Papios is now into bulk shipping, waste disposal, recycling, fast food, tourism, social networking, film production. We're even planning to do something with carbon credits. It's all exciting, new, and beneficial to both our species.
Sonny boy's so busy spinning bull into bullion, he forgets about his baby son. He also forgets about the mother. You know, Dame gets a kid. She don't smell so funky no more. So long as Sonny boy's stuffing his main orifice, he's happy. I told you, male baboons ain't sentimental.
Grief. It's a small word for a big subject. I still can't watch the whole movies we made together. Yeah, please, just give me a second. It's hard, obviously, to relive the agony. It was a junior employee discovered Scarlet. She was beyond assistance. Charleston was gone. When Charleston reappeared, he tried... Oh my gosh, he tried to nurse... I try not to think about it too much. Try to remember the happy times.
Putting the hit on Scarlet. I guess you might do that if you was, feeling something ain't right. Like the baby's real daddy-o is maybe the late Rambobo.
Put the hit. Make the hit. Do the hit. Ha, God help these baboons. Especially Charleston. Nigel's complaining. We're paying your expenses, Holly, but where's the story? The top baboons are talking to me, Nigel. Is that so? We could always discuss this over dinner, Holly. Back off, Nigel. I've got a date. To find out about a baby baboon.